eStore-Opoly is about cash flow, happiness, and automation. My name is Ben Mack. This is my fiancé, Audrey Kerwood, and we created eStore-Opoly as a way to make learning about e-commerce stores fun and easy, and hopefully easy for the entire family. There's so many e-commerce people that want to share with their teenagers or with their spouse what it is that they're doing in e-commerce, yet talking about search engine optimization or backlinks or things along those lines are often found to be really complicated.
So you get the vacant blank stare.
Right. Now, how to get started? When you're going to play a full game at home, we ask you to come up with a freedom formula, your personal formula of happiness, cash flow, and automation.
So we all start with 30 points. How do you want to allocate your 30 points?
How do I want to get my 30 points?
Yeah.
And what are the three?
Cash flow, happiness, and automation.
How about 10, 10, and 10?
What's your turn?
So eStoreOpoly is about cash flow, happiness, and automation. From our perspective, you get freedom when you have those three things in place. When you've got enough cash flow coming in to live as you see fit, when you've got enough happiness as much as you can stand, and the thing that actually allows you to go and do other things is the automation, the hands-free part. And so eStoreOpoly rewards you for collecting the skills in order to increase your cash flow, help you have more happiness, or help you increase your automation by, as you play the game, teaching you the basics of e-commerce.
The e-commerce mindset in my mind is more of a slow growth towards sustainability sort of mindset rather than leaping from one project to the next. What you're building is a basis, a foundation, and then you keep building on top of that until you have either your family business, your personal business, or you're going to expand into a huge business. Either way, it's all building towards the sustainable business goal of having something that's going to be there 10 years from now.
So many people are excited by the idea of like the 4-hour work week, which is a wonderful premise, that you don't need to have millions of dollars to live a retired lifestyle. But part of what is talked about in the 4-hour work week is having a $5 million a year business largely on autopilot. Well, guess what? Running an e-commerce store or a suite of e-commerce stores is part of the way of how you can build a $5 million a year business that's largely on autopilot. Part of what's on the board is Cyber Monday. Because Cyber Monday is the biggest day in terms of online retail sales, the Monday following Thanksgiving. And so each time you pass Cyber Monday, you get $100 for every cash flow point that you have. E-commerce incubator, where Audrey takes people from the very basics of opening your first store through advanced conversion techniques that help people when they're opening their 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 12th store in terms of how to get the most. Because obviously once you get one store up and running, there's a lot of cost savings and energy savings in getting the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th store up, and a lot of synergies that you can have in terms of leveraging your infrastructure. Now, the idea about using a home study game is something that has to do with multiple learning modalities, in the sense that some people prefer to learn through what they hear, other people prefer to learn through seeing video, and other people prefer to learn through read. They're kinesthetics, people that learn physically. And many times some of the easiest ways to learn the beginning parts is through physical activity. And so that was one of the things that inspired us to come up with eStoreOpoly.